Welcome to Customized. We've got another trailer customized show with the Middle East market going absolutely nuts with these adventure trailers. I decided to have a chat with Jacques. He's bringing in the Venter trailers from South Africa. It's a household name in South Africa. It's been around forever and another day. Anybody that's ever had a trailer has always had Venter. So household brand, brought it into Middle East. Thank you so much for bringing in some additional kind of variety to the trailer market, the adventure trailer market. So Jacques, welcome to Expedition Extreme. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about where you started and how you got this going and what's the thought plan behind it.
Yeah, well, me and my brother-in-law, we saw a gap in the market, and he came back to South Africa the one day and said, listen, yeah, why don't we bring out the trailers to the GCC?
Yeah.
And I thought it was a brilliant idea. So I contacted Venter and a couple of the other brands as well, and Venter said, listen, yeah, they are 100% on board.
Yeah.
So yeah, it took a little bit of development with some of the trailers, but discussed it within a couple of weeks, and we came up with a concept that we decided we're going to bring out to the UAE, and yeah, these are the trailers that we have.
Okay, so you've got trailers in stock right now?
Yes, yeah.
And
we've brought our first shipment in a couple of weeks ago. So we've got about 10 trailers or 8 trailers in stock currently.
Okay.
And yeah, they're ready to sell and ready to go.
Good. And I heard you're going to be doing something for the fans of the show?
Yeah, we've, for the fans of the show, if they just say to us, listen, they've seen the show, we'll give them a hefty discount, just to make it worthwhile for them. And yeah, just to get our brand out in the market and make sure that these guys are camping and enjoying the outdoors like we used to in South Africa.
That's fantastic. So if you watch a show and you're interested in one of these adventure trailers, contact the guys below. All their contact details are below in the description. So give them a call, tell them you've seen the show, and you'll get your discount. So what we're going to do now is we're going to review both the trailers that you've brought out today. And so this will be 2 shows. So you'll be able to click at the end of this show right now, you'll be able to click on the end and you'll go straight to the review on the 2 different trailers. So we've got Savuti and this is Bush Baby.
Yeah. That's
all right. So we'll probably start off with one of the trailers right now and click at the end and you can watch the other trailer.
Cool.
Right, so I think we should kick off with the little trailer. So the Savuti is the entry-level adventure trailer that you're bringing in.
Yeah.
So besides the trailer, and we're going to run through the trailer right now, you've looked at the Middle East market and the UAE market, and you've gone and actually customized these trailers and added additional bits to it that you do not get in South Africa, and made it different for the GCC market. So what have you done with Savuti to make it different?
Well, basically the Savuti is the standard Venter trailer that you see in South Africa.
Yeah.
The one that we brought out here is the XL. It's a little bit lengthwise, a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But what we added on was the flap at the back, and the draw-out rack in the front as well.
Okay.
It's not standard in South Africa. It's something that it's an additional add-on. But we said, listen, yeah, standard. We need a draw-out rack for ease of getting stuff out of your trailer.
Yes.
And also we saw that, you know, the guys call it a cooker or a gas stove like we've got there. So we decided it doesn't come standard. It's actually not even developed for that trailer itself.
Yes.
So the guys at Venter came up with a brilliant idea to put the whole gas stove in the side of it with a gas bottle and a...
Yeah, I mean, this space is really unused. So where the wheel arch is, on top of the wheel arch, it's really unused space. And by putting this area over there, you've got the gas cooker that's down at the bottom, and behind that, and I see on the Bush Baby, you actually have a little kitchenette that's already built in. But the people purchase this trailer, they can customize their own kitchenette for their own glasses, their plates, and so on and so forth, which is great. So you're giving the ability to the customer to add features, and it's nice to have it standard out of the box, but I might want a tall glass. I don't like the short glasses. So you can actually build that kitchenette for yourself.
That's one of the reasons why I put the draw rack there, because you can put a, I mean, we give standard boxes inside, but obviously you can put your own boxes, you know, a little bit taller, you know, maybe to customize or to fit a 2-liter bottle in or whatever to stand up straight.
So the boxes, so the ammo boxes that are in there right now, that comes standard with the trailer?
Yeah, it comes standard with the trailer. On the Savuti, we've got, it's 2 just standard boxes that's in there, but I mean, you can put whatever in there. Just make sure that the breadth and the width is the same length. I mean, literally you can put anything you want in there.
Okay.
But yeah, it is standard like it is there. And if you want something else, we can customize whatever you want. It's literally, it's your decision what you want in the trailer.
Now, let's, while we're talking about the trailer and what goes in the trailer, you've got the opening next to the kitchenette where the fridge slider comes out. And I see you haven't put a fridge in.
No.
What's the reasoning behind that?
The biggest reason is, for me, I just decided for the South African market, yes, you can put a fridge in. You've got Engel, you've got National Luna, you've got all those guys there. But you know, it just makes the whole trailer just too expensive to get out here. And I'm 100% sure that you can get something out here much cheaper and much more affordable here.
No, it is. I mean, the fridges in South Africa, the price for a Snowmaster or an Engel or a National Luna, or even Waco for that matter, is almost double the price of a fridge over here. So basically you're allowing your customer once again take the trailer and they can fit the fridge of their choice. So the space over there, it seems like it can carry a 40-litre, possibly a 50-litre if you're going Snowmaster. I don't think it'll take a 50-litre Engel, but 40-litre to 50-litre on Engel, and stick that in yourself. So that's great.
I mean, the drawer rack is actually made for a fridge. You know, but obviously with us bringing out the storage units, we put it there, but it's actually made for that purpose, to put a fridge there. So
I mean, there's so much space in there. You can actually put a fridge and an ammo box behind it. It just goes on forever. Right, so let's move on to the tent. I mean, the tent on this trailer is colossal. So that's a full-on double bed on the top. It's even bigger than a double bed. It's probably a queen.
Yeah, it's a queen size on top. And then you can use the bottom for your 2 kids. You can put like 2 stretchers down there. Or you can use it for your luggage. Or it depends on what your needs are. I mean, for a small family of, let's say, 3 or 4, and you just want something easy, that's a perfect tent, definitely.
I mean, it's massive and it goes up really quickly. So the ease of putting it up 2 people, you and your missus, even 1 person. I mean, obviously, if the wind's blowing a little bit, it's
you're going to struggle a little bit.
But I mean, you can definitely do it. But that's nice about it, because it comes out and you've got the shaded area. It's quite a big area. It's a nice communal area. So if you yourself with your kids, enough shade, and it's all round beautiful trailer. Right, so now I've got my family there. Now it sparks the next question is, kids are going to be swimming in the ocean. They're going to come out. They're going to want to get rid of the salty water. Does it have water? Does it have a water tank?
Yeah, this Woody's got an 80-litre water tank.
80 litres.
It doesn't have a function to put a pump on, but it's got the gravity base. So, I mean, anywhere you go, you just put the whole trailer at a little bit of a slant, you open the tap and it flows out.
But I suppose what you could do is you could actually run in line, so where the pipe is coming out, you could put a pump on the outside over there. So put a 4 litres, 4 litres per 4 litres per minute or a 6 litres per minute. Nice little pump on there, and those are cheap as chips.
No, definitely.
You go into, I actually went and bought one at Dragon Mart not too long ago. It's 100 dirhams and it's easy as pie. So 80 litres water tank, that's a stainless steel water tank, so durable, the whole bang shoot. What I love about this trailer, and looking at it, the tent is not flat down on the trailer. It's actually got like a rack on top of that, and I see inside that you've put a stainless steel table in there. Right. Is that standard, or is that, again, is that an additional feature?
It is an additional feature. The table that's currently in there is a space for the kitchenette unit. But I mean, you can put that unit inside your trailer and put a nice steel table in there. So that whole rack, I mean, if you look at the whole trailer on top, that whole side there, you can slip in a full table in there.
Well, I was looking at that. I mean, my biggest issue when I go down to the beach with taking the kids with is their bodyboards, the surfboards, the whole bang, and that gap is rather big. You can put that stuff, you know, those are big, horrible things to try and put into your car. Takes up so much space, but you never know where to put it, because if the wind takes it, it's gone. You can't put it on top of the tent because you can never tie them down. So that space over there could be utilized for many things, which is fantastic. No, it's a great idea. I love that about the trailer. Right, so the gas bottles, because gas bottles are a bit of a mission to find over here, especially to size. So you've got the gas bottle component built into the trailer. Do you supply the gas bottle as well?
Yeah, we supply the gas bottle. It fits a KDAC 5 kg gas bottle in there.
Wow, that's many days of camping and no worries.
Yeah. And then we also supply a jerry can, a 20-litre jerry can as well.
Okay.
With the Savuti, it only comes with 1 jerry can.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, so literally you can fill up the jerry can and you can go for miles and miles and miles.
Or you can have additional water.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I mean,
whatever you want to use
can,
it for.
You can use the steel jerry can for fuel, and if you're not going in long distances but you're spending 10 days on the beach, you can have additional water. You've got 100 litres of water. I mean, that's absolutely awesome. Okay, so let's talk about the chassis, right? The Middle East, although it doesn't rain that much, but every time that it does rain, the amount of salt that it is in the sand in the desert, and obviously we like to go and camp at the beach. What is the chassis? What's the chassis compound? What's it made of?
Well, the whole chassis is made out of galvanized steel. The whole trailer actually is galvanized steel, and the body is powder coated with the desert grey, he calls it. And yeah, I mean, we've got a 1-year warranty on the physical chassis and everything, that it won't rust or break or anything to that sort. Obviously, you know, servicing and that kind of stuff, you'll have to do yourself. But I mean, it's very simple. You just take it to any service station, they just grease the bearings and that type of thing. So it's simple.
Right, so that's the Savuti in a nutshell. You know what, mate, thank you for taking the plunge and actually going out there and bringing in something else for the market. As I said in the beginning, the adventure trailer market is just taking off in the Middle East. Trailers never used to be available. You had to go to Sharjah or Ajman and get the locals to build you a trailer, which would invariably fall apart. But these are, the Venter brand has been proven and tested in South Africa especially, and us South Africans are pretty much nutters when it gets to off-road. So it's been through dunes, and it's been through muddy terrains, it's been through mountainous areas, and being a South African product, you know that you're going to get a good hardy product, especially when it gets to the tents as well, waterproof, the whole bang shoot. So thanks for taking the plunge and giving us a different option out there, and we will probably be taking one of these trailers on a trip in the near future, probably closer to June, July. I'm going to take one of these trailers and then give it a rigorous test, and then I'll give you feedback on what I think of the trailer. But off the bat, Venter is, if you haven't heard of the brand, go and Google it. It is one of the top brands in South Africa. So thank you once again. Thanks for spending some time with us. Remember, if it's dusty, drive it.